Last month, I shared a tip on why I always keep my testing database separate from my local development database. If you haven't seen that, check that out earlier in this channel history. But today, I want to talk about a question that I received after publishing that tip. And it had to do with whether or not I would use SQLite as a testing database, even though I happen to use MySQL in production. The short answer to that question is no, I would not do that. I've seen a lot of projects do it. I know a lot of people like doing that, but let me explain why I just can't use that database for testing and have it be different than what I use in production. For me, testing is all about confidence. I want to know that when I make a change and I ship that code to production, that there is a reasonably good chance I haven't broken anything. So anything that undermines that confidence just isn't worth it to me. And I'll admit it, the SQLite tests, especially with an in-memory database, are fast. They're significantly, noticeably faster than running the same test suite with a real MySQL service that you spin up in CI or that you're running locally. But to me, the advantages of the extra speed, which I like, do not make up for the disadvantages of the difference in behavior. And there are real world differences. I've bumped into them. I'm not going to go through them list by list on this video, but there's differences in functions. There's differences in how types are handled. There's all sorts of subtle and overt differences that just makes me unable to rely on it as an accurate representation of what my code will do in production. So as a result, I wouldn't do it. If you want to do it, that's up to you, but I would urge you to give it a try. I don't think MySQL is so much slower that it completely makes it unusable. It's not as fast as it could be in memory, but it's usable. And most importantly, it gives me confidence that my tests are accurate and that I won't exceed different behavior in production than what I see in my local development environment. So give that a try. And if you have questions about testing, head over to masteringlaravel.io. I have a number of other testing tips, and we're working on a testing course that you can sign up to get notified for.